Those of you with attention to detail have noticed I have ingredients on the counter behind me. We are doing some cooking.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Don't worry, it's safe. My family's not here. Nobody else is here that could be harmed in the making of this video. Donut Operator and Officer 401 are not the only two cops on YouTube that have some cooking skills, and we're about to find that out today. In fact, I'll stack up my end product against theirs any day of the week. So here's the deal. We've got a dinner with my family tonight. They asked for people to agree to do something or bring something to the meal. I agreed to bring rolls because my wife usually makes some pretty awesome rolls. She is up at her mom's for the weekend and I had to come back down for some other business, so I'm here by myself. So I decided, and I think it's a brilliant idea, to make the rolls. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You know what? I think I'm fully capable of doing this, especially if I get the help of my wife. So we're gonna get her on the phone. She's gonna walk me through the steps. Now, I know some of you guys out there are gonna be immediately concerned because I'm in the kitchen cooking. I need you to understand that even though I haven't cooked a lot before in my life, I have had some specialized technical training and experience in a cooking simulator.
We are going to cook a fillet of fish. We're going to cut the salmon. I think I'm cutting it. Put the knife in the sink. Then we will turn the oven on, turn them all on just to be safe, and take the salmon and put it on the stove. Look, it's cooking. It's cooking great. Let's set a timer. There we go. Probably want to add a little bit of milk. Pour the milk on the fish. Clarified butter. Yes, we want some clarified butter to go on this meal. Oh, no, that was the wrong button. There might be some glass shards in the salmon. I don't know. You know what? It's probably ready to take off. Let's try to get the spatula. What is this? What are you doing? I'm like hitting myself with the spatula. I'm just trying to get the salmon. I only see a pan and a couple pots. I'm looking for some kind of a serving dish worthy of my fish. What? What just happened? I swear I don't know what happened. Like the fish blew up? Are you kidding me? This is not realistic. This game is ridiculous. I think we're done with this.
So we are all good. We are ready to start. So we've got the kitchen here. We got our area right here with the bread maker. So I already got that out and successfully plugged it in. So for our ingredients today, we've got butter, sugar, flour, salt. What the heck is this? Pain reliever.
Delicioso.
I don't think that's usually part of the ingredients. I don't know why that's there. I guess you could throw those in though. I mean, they would just be kind of a healing type roll. So far, I called Mrs. Fuzz right before I started this video, and we've got 2 tablespoons of the yeast. And that's what really does the magic of the bread. So you don't want to forget the yeast. All right, we're calling Mrs. Fuzz so we can do this right.
You put the sugar in.
Sugar. What about water? I thought there was some water involved.
Oh yeah, 3 cups of water, hot water.
All right, hot water, folks, hot water, 3 cups. 3 cups going in on top of the yeast, right? All right, the yeast are swimming now. 1 cup of the sugars. Now, I didn't hear, is that supposed to be flat or heaping?
A big lie.
All right, what's next, guys? 2 full sticks of butter. Should I put those on a plate and put them in the microwave? Do I have to take the wrappers off?
Yes, take the wrappers off.
Okay, it'll start a fire, right? We don't need no fire, not today. All right, here you go, babies. There you go. Don't worry, it'll be okay. Take it out and touch it. I don't want to get it all over me. Okay, it's pretty soft. What did I do with the measuring spoons? Tablespoon's the big one, right? Because the markers have worn off. Listen, is the salt heaping or flat?
Flat.
Oh, crap. I dropped some wrapper into the bread.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, salt's going in. What's next?
4 cups of flour.
4 cups of flour. I haven't turned anything on yet, right? I'm just putting this in. All right, people, we're on to the flour now. We got to put in 4 cups of flour. Now, are these heaping cups of flour or flat? All right, we're making a little bit of a mess. It's okay. We got 2 cups, 3 cups, 4 cups, roughly. Okay, let me make sure I understand this correctly. So I now turn the machine on. I add 1 cup at a time until it's a good doughy texture, which is roughly how many cups?
9 or 10.
Then after I've added all the flour, I leave it running on number 2 to knead.
Correct.
Great, so my wife had to run out the door to church. I have to leave actually for some meetings here soon too. This could end up being an unmitigated disaster. I don't know that I picked my time right. Whatever, we've already started, we're committed at this point. So we're gonna start up the machine, we're gonna start adding some flour, we're just gonna see where this goes. Don't give up on me, okay? I got good vibes coming from you guys. I know that you're already commenting on the video that it's gonna turn out great, and you believe. That's the important part, is you guys believe that I can do this. I need your faith.
Oh yeah, he's screwed.
All right, so we put our 4 cups of flour in. Now we're gonna actually turn the machine on. I think to number 2. Okay, that's looking good. So now we've got to add like up to 12 cups of flour. 12 more cups of flour to get this thing going.
That's not what she said.
9 or 10.
The machine seems to be struggling just a little bit. It's on a 2. Maybe I should turn it up to a 3. We're gonna crank that up a little bit, see what that does. I like doing this. This is my favorite part right here. Okay, I think I was on 4 cups of flour. So if what my wife said is right, we need up to approximately 12. But you gotta be paying attention to what the dough's doing. The dough is gonna tell you whether it needs more flour or whether it's good.
Use the force, Luke.
Oh, is that good? Is that normal? You know what? I'm pretty sure at this point we don't have any other choice other than to add more flour.
What? No!
Do it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you kidding me? No, no, no. Stay in. Stay down. No, no, no. Ah! You're kidding me right now. Ah! Lock it down. Lock it down, lock it down, lock it down. What's up now? Don't! Are you kidding me right now? The whole freaking lid. Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh, good freaking night. Oh, no! I don't want to hear a single word. I don't understand. I need my wife and she's not answering the phone. And I got a meeting I got to be to in 10 minutes. I have no choice. I got to run to this meeting, which is really bad timing because we're in the middle of this and I'm hoping the dough survives. I'm hoping this survives while I'm gone for a little bit. Look, things aren't looking very good right now, I'll admit. But you know that when things are the darkest and it seems like all hope is lost, the sun is about to come up and victory is right around the corner. You cannot give up. So don't lose faith yet. I'm gonna run to my meeting. I'm gonna run back. We're gonna pick up where we left off and see what we got.
6.5 hours later.
I mean, it doesn't look anything like when my wife does it, but I mean, there's dough going on here. Put these in and tried to cook them in the oven. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know. Oh no. I mean, it smells like bread. It smells like dough is supposed to smell. Maybe I just pan these out and just cook these bad boys. You know what? Let's give it a try. What's the worst that can happen?
Is he serious?
The way I kind of figure this is if I put stuff on here and bake it in the oven, something's gonna come out. There'll be something, and that something is what I can take to my family dinner. We just need to get some of this over here. And, oh, it's actually warm down here. You know what? Maybe that's the good stuff. That's not a hair, is it? Whatever. I don't really know how to make these things into rolls, so I'm just gonna, you know what? Actually, that looks pretty good right there. That's a round one. The other important thing that I think we need to remember when it comes to, you know, apparent failures like this, it may seem like things have gone way off track and the dumpster fire is raging. A lot of times, the world's greatest inventions have been made that way. I mean, you guys don't know if this isn't gonna result in a new, improved dinner roll. I may have just invented the best rolls ever. We won't be able to tell until we cook them, until we actually eat them, until my family consumes them. Oh, looks like the oven's ready. You guys just might be surprised with what happens here. You'll have to wait till the end and see. All right, here we go. Do your magic. I didn't look at the exact time when we put them in, but I think it's almost been like a half hour or so. So I've been checking on them and they're bigger. They still look the same. You know what? But it smells not bad. Yeah, like no joke. It actually smells like good bread. So why just may shock everybody on this. These things may come out being edible. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the first ever FuzzFam dinner rolls. Okay, these are hot, but you guys ready for this? Let's do the taste test. Faith. I still have faith. No, you know what? You know what? It's it's definitely a new invention. This does not taste like a dinner roll at all. It doesn't taste repulsive though either. I think it's edible. I think we achieved edible.
Well done.
I think it may be more along the lines of like, if you were like the pioneers crossing the plains, food storage, you know, or like the elven bread on Lord of the Rings. I think it may fall more into one of those categories. Like something's definitely wrong with it. But you know what? For my first time, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna count that as a success. I'm gonna recant what I said before with Officer 401 and Donut. I need a little bit of practice, but watch out. I'm coming for you guys. I'm coming for you guys. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining me for this episode of Cooking with Fuzz. Let me know if you enjoyed this. Maybe it's something we'll start a new series of, and you can give me ideas for recipes or send me recipes, and maybe we'll film me trying to cook them and see where that goes. Maybe I'll find a second profession. Maybe that's what I can do after I retire from this job. Hope you guys have a great week. We'll see you next time.